Hey there, are you a confused male and or female contemplating your life choices, will to live, and most importantly, which anime you'll be watching this season? Of course you are, what am I saying? Well, the summer's over now, so I'm sorry you can get that tan you wanted or had your summer love with Sally Big Tits, but don't worry, not everything's bad. The full season of anime has started, so what better way to drown your sorrows than with a landslide of new Asian cartoons coming out? Don't worry, these guys will never betray you. Now I know you're feeling optimistic, because anything can be good, but you know better than that, so here's the deal. I've watched a bunch of first episodes, and from my impressions, I'd either commit to watching it, give it 3 episodes to decide, or just drop it on the spot. So you can see for yourself if anything takes your fancy. Now, you may already know what you want to watch. Maybe you like action, or cute girls, or something with tits. Note to self, use this as an excuse to put tits in the thumbnail. But this is the perfect time to sample something you normally wouldn't. Who knows, maybe you'll find something that will surprise you. Or probably not. Alright, Bloodivores, or Bloodivores, or Bloodivores, mate! Right off the bat, I have to ask, who the fuck did you let design this logo? This logo looks like it was made in 2009 by some edgy teenager who posts Call of Duty montages on YouTube. But who knows, I can't just rag on an anime for its logo, so let's see how the anime actually is. 抢劫杀人罪名成立. Wait a minute, this isn't Japanese. Are you fucking kidding me right now? China, we anime now? Okay, look, the whole Chinese cartoon jokes are getting a bit old now, so we need a new catchy name for anime coming out of China, like Chinamation, or Chanime, or animated pictures originating from the People's Republic of China, possibly including the regions of Hong Kong and Taiwan. Regardless of where this came from though, it wasn't really that good. Dear mother, today I saw a witch pilot a flying machine gun in order to save a falling princess from Nazis. I'm not sure why it happened, but it did. Dear son, go to fucking rehab already. So Izetta definitely looks like it has potential. It's set in an alternate historical timeline where there are witches who fly around on fucking machine guns, where the country of Germania is at war with the country of Britannia. Hashtag Code Geass prequel confirmed. And let's not forget, the anime has a character called Princess Fine. Princess Fine. Yeah, you got that right, cause she's Princess Fine. So yeah, I don't really know what I watched, but it looked pretty and it had cute girls who may or may not be lesbians, so it's probably gonna make a lot of money. So yeah, I don't really know what I watched, but it looked pretty and it had cute girls who may or may not be lesbians, so it's probably gonna make a lot of money. So yeah, I don't really know what I watched, but it looked pretty and it had cute girls who may... Here's a pop quiz for you. You're an enemy commander and there's one person standing in your way. He's half dead because you've impaled him with 3 fucking spears to the stomach. So do you A, finish him off because just fucking look at him? B, order your men to charge and trample him because he can hardly stand anyway? Or C, run away like a pussy bitch? Wait, where are you going? He's almost dead! Yes, we have drifters from the creator of Hellsing, and I'm not yet sure what this anime is going to be about, but it looks as stupidly fun as Hellsing was. I mean, we have some kind of alternate dimension war that's being fought by famous historical figures such as Nobunaga! Yes, that Nobunaga! Now, if you're not so quizzed up on your Japanese history, the important thing that you need to know about Nobunaga is that he's apparently the only historical Japanese figure who's allowed to appear in anime ever. Meanwhile, at A1 Pictures, alright people, the fall season starts next week, so we really gotta make an impact with this first episode. What do we spend our animation budget on? Well, I had some pretty cool ideas about some flashy scenes that could really show off the talent and know-how behind this production without having to appeal to the lowest common denominator. I agree with Ted. Let's animate some tits. What? That's literally the complete opposite of what I said. Ted, you've done it again. I don't know why I even fucking bother anymore. So Occult 9 happened, and it was certainly an anime. I mean, it had animation, it had music, it had characters with dialogue, and it even had an opening theme. But as you may be able to tell, I'm having a hard time forming an opinion on it because I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I mean, that's not always a bad thing. I'm a smart guy. Shut up. There have been absolutely great anime that have started off confusing the audience, but with about a million things happening at once, the only vibes I got from this first episode was that Monogatari and Durarara had a Persona 4 themed baby diagnosed with ADHD. Oh. Hey there. I see that we're going for another bloody dark take on the magical girl genre. That's okay. I mean, at least you warned us in the first 50 seconds this time. Right, Madoka? But I've got to ask, your premise sounds a hell of a lot like Battle Royale with magical girls, so are you going for an entertaining, edgy kind of show? Or a totally serious deconstruction of magical girls? Because that's already been done pretty well. Right, Madoka? And if you are... Was it really necessary to make one of your magical girls look like a $5 hooker? Hi, my name's Chloe. That's right, the C and the L are silent. Regardless though, you have piqued my interest, so I'll give you a chance. All else was good. It's a sports anime with everything you'd want from a sports anime, except this time it's rugby. But at the end of the day, does it really matter what sport it is, as long as you have great matches, senpais who'll be graduating next year, and a main duo who may or may not be bumming each other in the shower? Normally right now I'd be like, yaoi overtones in a sports anime? Is the sky also blue? But you know, I can kind of understand it in a sport where you get to see a group of big sweaty men pile on each other in an attempt to see who can glomp each other the hardest. But then again, the thing about rugby is that it's like the JoJo's of sports. You watch some of the stuff they do and you just think, isn't this like a bit camp? Like, I'm not the only one thinking this, right? And then you see the people involved and you're just like, fuck, okay, these guys are manlier than anything I could ever hope to be. But if you want to see more scenes of guys who are really good at fondling with balls, while also possibly being really good at fondling with balls, Haikyuu has another season. I mean, I don't have as much to say about this because if you've already watched the first 2 seasons, you're probably watching this as well, but hey, good sports anime. And speaking of sequels, hey look, it's that non-distinct second season to that show people are probably watching, but I haven't seen the first season yet. Cool! I'm really sure that this is actually a continuation to the first season that people are gonna watch. Okay, let's drop everything for a moment. I just want to be serious with you all for a second. I think anime can be a truly amazing medium. It's one of the final vanguards of 2D animation in the world, and the whole platform allows artists to tell stories in ways that could never be expressed in any other medium. And every so often there comes a show which completely flips the medium on its head and redefines what anime is capable of. Keijo is not one of these anime. But anime still definitely needs it. Now I don't know who's sick, perverted, degenerate, genius, modern Einstein of our time had the idea of making a sports anime where girls wrestle each other off with their asses. But it's so stupid and self-aware that as a simple ass man with the most refined of tastes, it was actually entertaining, even if it did cost me a few brain cells. It's gone full circle, people. Though I don't know why any anime would need 8 fucking exclamation points at the end of its title though. It's almost as if Keijo saw the amount of exclamation points in the names of the different anime this season and was like,
and this is to go even further beyond!
In conclusion, fuck the Oppa defenders, will my fellow booty warriors please stand up? So right off the bat, I'm backing March Comes Like a Lion as the dark horse of the season, because it has the most atmospheric and best directed opening episode of this entire season, and yet no one seems to be talking about it. Its opening sequence completely drew me in, and it didn't need amazing Sakuga sequences, or a bloke taking 10,000 spears in his knob, or half-naked girls smashing each other's asses in their faces. All it needed was a beautiful soundtrack, great cinematography, and just a masterclass in visual storytelling. Just don't come into this expecting it to be all smiles and rainbows. I mean, every character's default emotion basically looks like the frowny face emoji. This week in anime, Yuri on Ice. Hey, this isn't fucking Yuri. Next week in anime, Yaoi on Fire.
Oh god, everything fucking burns!
Look, I'm not gonna lie, this anime is gay. Gay. Like, Free had sex with a flamboyant Elton John with Chang in the background shouting, gay! Kinda gay. But no amount of bare ass, homoerotic tension, or full-on present male nipple could make me lose the massive erection I got from the fucking animation of the ice skating scenes in this show. I mean, just look at it. Oh god, it looks so fucking beautiful. And this opening. Fucking opening. I don't care if you're straighter than a honeymoon dick and the implication of male on male action makes you vomit. When there are scenes this beautifully animated and directed, I don't get to say this often, but grow a pair of fucking ovaries and just watch it already. Hey guys, Gigguk here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much this month to Laoken and everyone else on Patreon for supporting me this month. If you'd also like to help this channel to make videos like this possible, go to patreon.com/Gigguk. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see my previous seasonal chart videos, you can click on the links here. And I also think that you'll be glad to know that the long-awaited next episode of Anime in Minutes is in the editing stage and will be done sometime near the end of this month. But that's pretty much it. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, but apart from that, I've been Gigguk, and I'll see you all next time. Ted, you've done it again. Ted, Ted, why are you doing this to me, Ted? Ted, give me some ideas, Ted. Don't look at me like that, Ted. Alright, we can have more tits. Just don't leave the company.